Galera, não esquece de deixar o like e se inscrever, porque é muito importante pro canal e não custa nada pra vocês, beleza? E na descrição vai ter o link da Smile One. Caso você vá fazer as recargas de tokens nos sábados, e é claro, recarregar diamantes normalmente, utiliza a Smile, cara. Ela é muito mais barata do que dentro do jogo. Dentro do jogo você vai tomar muito prejuízo, tá? Então dá uma olhadinha no site, eu só recarrego por lá, minha galera também, né? A galera inscrita do canal só recarrega por lá. E por último, eu tenho afiliado aí Mercado Livre e Amazon. Caso você queira comprar aí algum produto dessas lojas, fala comigo que deixa eu gerar o link que eu vou ganhar uma comissãozinha e você não vai pagar nada a mais por isso, beleza? Então continue com o vídeo aí, tamo junto. Vamos lá, galera. PTZ aí, mano, Blacklist contra Fireflux, mano. A Blacklist foi eliminada, velho, já, tá ligado? Detalhe, tá? Com o time clássico aí da Blacklist, mano. Had, Oheb e Edward. O Senshu e o Ian são novos, né? Que é o lugar ali do... Que entra no lugar ali do Wise e da Venus, né? Que doideira, né, mano?
Blacklist International go
Esses três aqui são absurdos, tá? Absurdos, absurdos.
more. We still need. I mean, we still need possibly the jungle, of course, and then we also need maybe the roam. We're not quite sure if the ruby is going to be the roam or the XP at this point.
Baniram Faramis.
They are just targeting the jungle.
Matilda, Kai, Akai. Akai. Baniram Cici, Borg e Arlott, mano.
What does Black... The Nolan is still open. Sensui could go something aggressive like that here. Fireflux really putting out the test is like, do you got that in? Do you got that? Can you play that? I think Sensui can. I know Sensui can be aggressive. Yes, Blacklist International has focused a lot on utility, but I'm wondering what else does he have up his sleeve right now? Because if they don't pick it, I'm pretty sure TNZ can run it. Pretty sure TNZ does have a couple assassin picks in his pocket. The Lancelot's still open. A couple options still open on the field for both of these teams.
Yeah,
they also have the Gwenny already, so they could run jungle Gwenny. Like Fireflux has already said if they want to run jungle.
Yeah,
and it's got to be jungle Gwenny. Pretty have it. Yeah, that's it. They have Minotaur and Roam. No way Gwenny's going to EXP. There's the Basha though.
I mean,
os piques estão tudo padrão, né? Vai ter a naninha aí. Tá a naninha aí, mano. Vamos ver. Vou ver acelerado, galera.
We're in the playoffs. I do like the Basha.
Carry
has that built-in anti-heal to counter a little bit of...
Still need an EXP laner. The Dairoth as well.
Dai, Lilia e o Had.
They could, and this is
Rafaela! Rafaela e Baxia, mano. Não, olha a pressão da Lilia, mano.
We'll find out. I mean, again, if they could take Blacklist International out of this tournament, it would be a huge upset. So we'll have to see, as Fireflux definitely applying that pressure, and they are becoming, like, they're just, Rosa's powering up at this point, right, Drax?
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what Rosa wants to be doing. This is what Rosa always does in the Lilia. I mean, and then you have a Minotaur in front of you to give you heal, give you more speed, and just be that wall that Lilia needs. Used to see it in the past a lot with the, it would be Lilia and Lolita, because you have the first level stun, you have the shield, and you would just see the Lilia behind the Lolita walking around causing mayhem, and it's very similar to that on what we're seeing here. But once again, Haji up in the gold lane, babysitting Oheb, and that means Apex 47 has to do something similar.
Yeah, and kind of looking at maybe some of the win conditions that we're looking at here. Now, it looks like Blacklist International wants to be, they want to be the physical embodiment of speed. They have the Wrath, they have the Baxia, they have everything they need to be... I'm telling you, physical.
Quero não, Hitaki.
Digital
só se tu fizer de boa vontade pra mim, aí eu aceito, mas...
If they can do that, I think that's their win condition. Be fast, be aggressive, take your plays where you can. Now, from the side of Fireflux, they could just play the same game that they did last time. Again, they have the advantage to play how they would like to. So, kind of seeing some of these turtle takes, their decisions are going to be the key aspects here for... Like, I mean, we can already see that they're attempting to...
Tá muito igual ainda, né, mano? Cloud, Carry...
Watch out for Yue, though, and it does look... Oh, Melina Blitz
Baxia.
Alien has made him waste that ultimate. TNZ still
Vai
has the
XP.
Violent Requiem. Does look like Blacklist might back out of this one. Edward sitting in the bush, but has not hit level 4 yet, so no big
Gosta de Valentine.
They're going to trade up TNZ,
Tá.
able to get the first turtle.
Não, é
They did take
Star.
the first turtle. I was actually suspecting a
Lembra
little bit of
estrela
a
dele,
response
Antigona.
via, maybe one of the lanes, you know, take some gold plating if you can't take a turtle. Secure something if you can if you
Não.
can't grab that turtle, I feel like the team knew that they wouldn't be able to.
Não, né, não.
Now,
É a
trying to get into
Valentine,
some of the
sim.
fights here.
Caralho,
At
parece
some
a
point, we'll
star
probably
dele.
start
É a
to see some
Valentine,
items,
sim, a
and
Valentine,
level 4s
sim.
are being built on everybody's sides. What are those looking like? We got a 6 to a 5 right now. So Sensu on Abaxia he's embodying the speed.
Ah, o
right
Cloud é legal, mas eu não
Yeah,
vejo
he's
ele
gonna
tendo
definitely
tanto
run the map very
impacto.
fast. He's a giant spinning wheel. You pair that up with Haji giving you a little boost here and there, it's definitely going to help. And overall, even gold, we're still looking at a stalemate. But there's the knock-up. We're going to try to slow Sui down here, but Fireflux knows they couldn't secure it completely. They're going to back off. Speedy Light Wheel does come out from Oheb. Oheb maybe looking for a shot on Sunshine there, but Sunshine BMI's away. Fireflux still okay, holding a small lead, but now they're going to move on to Haji. Haji takes a little bit of damage.
Nossa, o mid tá tomando muita pressão, velho.
Every time I see you get a stun, I'm worried. Because you just know the damage that's going to come from that Molina Blitz.
Nana não morre, não
Plus,
perde
I mean, you also
passiva.
gotta think Rosa is doing an insane amount of damage right now. So I think it's both mages right now are just at like a battle of titans in the mid. And they're both really short too. So it's like short titans going at it in the mid lane.
Two little girls in the mid lane, fist fighting right now.
That is what Fireflux and Blacklist International are doing, is that they're just duking it out. Now, the next turtle, both teams have everything available, so I feel like it might not be the make it or break it, but I want to see someone maybe bait like a tower if they can't secure the turtle. So we'll see what they envision here. But the top lane.
Oh, Oheb.
Carry matou, morreu pro Cloud.
That's not something you see every day. Rosa also on the hunt against Yue. Sensui there, Apex 47 here to help out. Gonna get the knock-up. Haji trying to come in, help out as well, but Sunshine's onto the back line. Fireflux controlling the map right now. Gonna cut the lanes off. They're gonna cut off Blacklist. They're gonna try to take some towers.
Yeah, and you can kind of see what kind of happened up here. Again, it just happened to be honest, I felt like the Claw does have an advantage against a carry, and they're not able to babysit Oheb at this point. Fireflux is doing so well. Right now, with them being 1-0, they got to keep this pressure. Don't get the tunnel vision. Rosa
Porra,
right
Bax é
now
tão
is kinda,
deprimente, né, véi?
feeling herself.
Esse boneco não tem graça nenhuma, mano, na jungle.
This is when Rosa's feeling herself, as you said, like this. Rosa will get in your face.
Na verdade, ele não tem graça nenhuma no geral, né? É um boneco que gira, fica tacando pneu nos outros e dá uma cagada no chão.
It's 2-0 right now. Fireflux just all over the place. Every lane right now winning.
Até o menino tá de aceleração quântica, mano. Que é isso, velho?
Fireflux learns from their mistakes there. They just need to keep this aggression up and not forget where they're at. Their aim is to take Blacklist International out of the playoffs.
Yeah, the question on my mind is do they kind of let their foot off the gas a little bit around 7-8 minutes? Because we saw the same thing from Blacklist International last game. They had about a gold lead, and Fireflux was able to make the turnaround. I would not count Blacklist out. Up in the top, though, does not use Violent Requiem, just gets a knock-up, just kind of pokes continuously. But back to what I was saying, Fireflux still needs to be careful here. Because Blacklist, what have they done in the past when their back's against the wall? They have made the turnaround happen. So as long as Fireflux kind of plays it safe, especially when 7, 8, 9 minute marks, because that's when Blacklist really normally find their stride sometimes. They have that rubber band effect. It could be huge. Wait a second, big knock-up. Violent Requiem on to Sensui. Sensui goes down. Tien's able to pick up the kill. Edward might just be next. They decide to back off. Fireflux not going to overstay their welcome. They're going to move on to the turtle.
I do like the response though. Like, look at
A
the
Guinevere ela é até legalzinha se ela não fosse feita tanque, né? Nossa.
Sunshine gonna go down.
F Sunshine morreu.
He's not gonna be able to just jump in like that. Oheb with the speedy light wheel is insane.
Yeah, I think it was paired with a Molina Blitz too, if I'm not mistaken. No, they didn't utilize the Molina Blitz, so they're still saving it. Was it? No. They got me on the edge of the seat.
Oh, Sensui again.
Quase que o Baxia morre. F die. Salve, Gazu, tô bem, meu nobre. Tu.
Yeah, I think they are definitely
Vamos
putting
indo aí na
the
medida
brakes
do
down.
possível.
Again, the turtles don't seem to
Na hora
make
do
a giant
react.
impact into the early stages of these
E
games.
galera, ó,
The first
desejo
four
pra todos
does,
vocês,
so
ó,
let's see how they
algum
respond as
dia,
Blacklist is now
uma
taking
namorada
advantage of
que
every position they can.
traz
Again, I
pão
think
de
that goes to
queijo
show
pra
that
vocês,
Blacklist has
mano.
more of the mid to late game team fight potential compared to Fireflux having that early stage potential. We're kind of looking at some of the items. We can see that Carry has the golden staff and the corrosive, so looking pretty good. Gonna be fast, gonna be aggressive with it. Now,
Só na
same goes
correria.
for Claude. He has the Demon Hunter, so he's gonna be piercing and taking apart the tanks of Blacklist International. So they got to be careful. Let's not get caught off guard here.
Blacklist International going to make their way up to the top side. Try to take this tower before next big lord, even out the waves a little bit. And Fireflux might just want to give it up, honestly. Rosa not able to defend it. We'll be able to drop a couple of glooms though. Maybe clear out these waves. That's the long wave they need to be able to hold that one down because that's such an important lane right there, the one opposite of the Lord. It's kind of how you control the map. But while that's happening, look at the bot side. Sunshine tearing up the bot lane and now taking the purple most likely.
Yeah, and again, that's good, secure of neutral objectives. That is something that Sensu will not have for a Lord take here. As you can see, he was able to take that blue, and they look like they're going to immediately just burn this Lord as fast as possible, and they can do it. This is huge for him.
Yeah, Sensui trying to make his way around the back. Is he going to be able to find the angle? Sunshine able to stop it. Sensui is there. They get the stun. The Nolan's Fury, the knockup.
Beleza, a Guine pegou o Lord.
Two members of Blacklist have fallen. Edward.
A Fireflux tá jogando muito melhor, mano.
Once again,
Nossa.
Blacklist knows maybe they don't want to take it so heavy.
Doideira.
Speedy light wheel shots onto Sunshine, but still not enough. Sadly, the Lord comes out very quick. It might actually be a good thing for Fireflux. They're going to try to make quick work of this tier 3 in the mid side. They're moving down the mid as well. I like the replay, but I want to see the live game right now because they are pushing hard. Fireflux takes some Melina Blitz to the face, but they're still okay. I'm able to watch this little screen, so I'm still
Até as
okay.
21, Yamura.
Lord marching his way down the bot. Fireflux finally slowing it down.
Startei mais cedo pra eu não terminar a live muito tarde. Tô acordando muito tarde, velho. Tentar dormir um pouco mais cedo. Se bem que eu não tô conseguindo dormir não, mano. Eu tô muito ansioso, muito... Minha cabeça tá muito cheia, velho.
And go for as much as they can. Rosa.
Vou tentar dormir mais cedo.
Rosa.
No fear, Rosa. That's a new nickname right there.
Eyes on the prize.
I mean, with just like that, you would do it too, man. You just walk up in a death and fly back, you know?
Hey, it is what it is. Big things that we're going to be looking at here, though, is that we do see Sunshine picking up the Wind of Nature. I feel like that's going to be huge into the next
ganhou da Free Fire, é?
even a take here. Now, this is something different.
É que aquilo não teria sido eliminada.
Kept putting pressure on Blacklist International, and I think they're doing exactly what you
Foi
said.
no
Trey.
M5 que a Akira amassou
They're
Free Fire.
keeping the lanes at bay and they're freezing. This is good. This is going to leave Blacklist International to make the decision. Do we stay in the base and turtle, or do we take our chances and, you know, brave the Land of Dawn?
Yeah, I think there's two big win conditions for Blacklist International here, right? They need Edward to either make a big I'm offended play, get the combo down, and then also we have Oheb. Oheb has taken 2 deaths, but his damage is still unreal when he hits the speedy light wheel. We've seen him shred down Sunshine. We've seen him shred down some of the others. And then lastly, I guess it's actually 3. Yue as well has not taken a single death, and we know how much damage
confronto direto também
can do. So positioning for these 3 players is going to be very key in these upcoming Lord fights. I think they need to look for angles, but they kind of want to group up. So it's like, who do we send away from Haji? Who do we send away from our healers? Sensui gonna lock down, Alien able to dash back. The Holy Baptism is wasted.
Cidade tá bem tanto também, hein?
That's a lot of ultimates. And Sunshine still ready to go. Green dots on the side of Fireflux right now. All they've lost was the black shoes, and that's gonna put them at an advantage here.
Yeah, and you can see TNZ taking care of that lane on the right side, which once again sets them up to possibly burn this Lord down, or do they bait Blacklist into an engage?
Blacklist might have to go for this sense. We're going to look for the angle once again, but Tienzi decides to go for someone else. The Holy Baptism comes down, but Edward's taken out. And now Fireflux collapsing onto Sensui. Sensui getting shredded low and taken out as well. It's 2 members down for Blacklist International. Fireflux still stands strong with 5. This is going to be an easy Lord for them as Rosa and the rest of the team zone away the 3 members.
Lord Free sem contestação.
Sunshine up in the top side, taking wave as well.
Yeah, and I mean, this is what it shows. I mean, the Minos Fury, the knockup by Tienzi, Blacklist just wasn't ready for it. It came quick and aggressive by Fireflux. And again, I love this. They're not getting tunnel vision this time around. They're living and learning in the digital games. And Blacklist International, though they have all 3 tier towers, I think that they can mount up a defense to stop this Lord. Again, that's what they're going to have to do in order to get some breathing room and maybe decide on their choices a little bit better here.
Turkey, man. Fireflux. Wow. I mean, this could be it right here. Blacklist can defend. They have the ability to defend this Lord, but just the fact that so much is on the line. This time, Fireflux is taking this at a split approach. They're going into multiple towers at once, so there is no big set potential. Tienzi takes a lot of damage, though. Immortality does pop. The top tower does fall. Bottom tower as well. Lord still encroaching.
Ia falar que a Naninha não teve impacto nenhum no jogo. Acabou de tirar o Imortal da Guine.
I think it's the safe approach. They're playing the distance. Gotta watch out. Edward does have another I'm offended ready to go. Rosa to the backside. What is Rosa doing right now? Literally over the whole base. Finally, maybe going too deep. Pop the black shoes, but still able to walk away safely. Fireflux showing supremacy over the Land of Dawn.
The tactics that we're seeing from Rosa at this point are so aggressive, and that's what Lilia could do. I'm actually surprised Blacklist International didn't do something to punish Rosa, but Rosa having that Purify is, I think, key here, right? Now, Blacklist International, kind of building off of what you said earlier, Trex, is that I think OHEB, we're getting into the late game, is going to be dangerous, right? One item away from a full build, and then we can already see that Nana's 2 items away, so the power spikes could be coming here soon for the side of Blacklist International. I just think they really have to keep their strides down.
Free Fire tá zaralhando já, hein? Esse recal aí. É, cara, Carry com build de gente normal, galera. Né? Build de gente normal, por favor. Certo?
Very careful using that violent requiem, because if TNZ does not land on OHEB, OHEB just shreds you down as you're sitting still with that ultimate. So as the game progresses, that ultimate becomes even more and more dangerous to use. TNZ has to be careful, and the rest of the team has to have his back. Rosa gonna steal away this orange buff.
Ruby de rugido, Ruby full ataque, mano. Oh, na moral, a build dessa Ruby tá muito troll, tá não, mano? Oh, na moral, a build dessa Ruby tá meio troll, velho.
I thought Rosa was lagging for a second. I thought like the phone froze. I'm like, where are you going?
Sem
All part of the plan.
Sanguinário.
Goes to show Fireflux is trying to make Blacklist International make mistakes. If they would have went after Rosa, it would have split them apart once again and allowed the frontal force of Fireflux to apply that pressure into Blacklist. But we see an engage.
Continues to hold the front line, and Sensui's able to do that, right? They're able to kind of do this hit and run method here because they have Haji who can kill them up. The rest of the team doesn't have to.
Também não faz sanguinário, pelo amor de Deus, cara.
You wait for everyone to collapse on a Sensui, and then Edward gets the big I'm offended. You saw
a Ruby comba tanto com sanguinário, velho.
Then notice, no, they're not all there. I'm gonna back off. But now Fireflux does control the Lord Pit. TNZ able to get the knockup. Yue there.
Nossa, que ultimate do Mino, mano.
Fireflux not able to finish him off. Here comes Alien with the dash in. Rosa there as well. 3 members of Blacklist have fallen.
Morreu ninguém, mano. Free Fire. Nossa, o Free Fire acabou com a Blacklist e ainda não morreu ninguém, mano. Agora sim morreu. Mano, Stomp, velho. Tá? Stomp, tá bom? O Free Fire acabou com a Blacklist. A Blacklist não teve chance nenhuma, tá? Blacklist não teve chance nenhuma nessa partida, fi. Doideira, mano. Free Fire 2 a 0. Insano, mano. Insano. Tá procurando uma forma de comprar diamantes mais baratos? Usa a Smile One. Não esquece de dar like nesse vídeo e de se inscrever. E, é claro, me seguir em todas as redes sociais. Todos os links estão na descrição.